and trying to pin to the site. A lot of teams do like to go towards A as well. One smoke in the connector, it's really difficult to retake as the CT side.
Let's have a look how this one does go down. Thoroughly excited to know exactly how Aegean is going to be reacting to this one. So, bomb goes absolutely, I mean, at a snail's pace. Look at this. It's Taco. He's just creeping, eventually crawling his way towards A. And it does seem like that's SK's target for this one.
Yeah, as we said, with the smoke, that'll go towards connector almost certainly. They'll have the Molotov as well. They might save that for the post-bomb situation or use it towards balcony as well, depending on the pace of the round. They have got long air control, and this is contact right now. Just getting out. It's the final commitment. It's up to Alige to defend here.
Okay, Aegean's managed to get himself into position. It is on twist to hold ramp. He does get that bomb loose. That's more information, but not enough, because Fallen and Fur are filling the kill feed. That's 2 for them. No, another one. If Fur lines him up and knocks him down. 2 for him in the round. And now Stan and JDM are just locked out of this site. From either end they come. JDM's on long. He'd have to find this quickly and does so. So Colt's down, and now could be a 2v2. Ooh. It is! Stan punishes Fur's aggression as he got greedy for 3. And now, oh my lord, Fallen nearly took his head off, or rather had his head taken off. Sorry, 43 points of health remaining for him. JDM and Stan, they're starting to work this one out. Process of elimination, and eliminate he will. JDM destroys them. 2 heads in 2 seconds, and a full defuse coming in from this one. Wow, Liquid 2v4 in the pistol, Henry. It doesn't even, we only just get this map going and already we get around.
Yeah, exciting stuff to kick things off. Liquid, so far 3 out of 3 with the pistols, and JDM, he's looking unbelievably sharp right now. That's fantastic by him. The retake, like we said, coming through that connector with the smoke down as well, always a difficult prospect. He finds his first shot. Stanistorp chiming in as well, and then coming together, pincering perfectly. They knew exactly where the remaining 2 Ts were. JDM swiftly executes him there on the A bomb site, and somehow, out of nowhere, getting back into the round. It seemed like Fur had done enough, but Alex, we're not done just yet. After getting the bomb down, usually get the AKs out in the third, but SK applying the pressure in the second. 2 AKs now, a classic strategy. We haven't seen it so much in CSGO, more so recently. This was like a 1.6 approach, and the 2 AKs get dropped by the players who found frags in the first round, and you try and overwhelm your opponents with the AKs, get those opening kills, and then commit as soon as you find that opening.
I mean, they actually have, they're pretty well equipped up against UMPs and MP9s. They've got the full armor. And I don't know if about you, but I think if JDM or Alige were honest, they probably weren't expecting AKs in this round.
Our dad bod's been upgraded.
Oh, he's slightly less naked now.
He's got himself.
He's got some goggles.
He's wearing the Kevlar. Didn't put the trousers on.
No, they're coming up next.
Okay.
Give him a pocket. Give him a little pocket.
Yeah. Oh, no
There's
trousers.
a mosquito above
No.
you. Oh, it's on your head.
Oh, God. Yes.
Screw you.
You got him. He's so strong and brave.
That's right. That was my masculine laugh. You like that?
That's the opening frag. That's a masculine play from Phelps. I like that. 5 on 4. Like we said, this is the force fight.
Oh, he's lost his clothes again. Oh, wait. No,
So
it's if they're wearing armor.
Exactly. You're getting it now. So he is dynamic. Whatever he's feeling like. There we go.
He is.
Why does he not wear trousers? He's running around the battlefield just like trying to intimidate his opponents with a pair of
in
white
his
front
briefs.
socks. Yeah.
I can't think of anything less intimidating than a pair of briefs, actually.
With those big white legs like running around, you think it's distracting.
Talk for yourself. I've got some caramel legs.
True. Yeah,
My caramel tree trunks, I call them. Here we go, though. They're charging forward. They are doing a bit of a flashbang dance, but that's not going to stop Taco from celebrating. Takes Alige out. And this buy from SK is working out wonderfully. JDM is going to get caught off in a bit of a pincer maneuver. Cold behind with a CZ. It doesn't matter which side he's on. Cold makes drop room his own as he gets 3 from E-Box. And that's going to be the second round taken away from Liquid. Sure, you have a spectacular pistol, but you have to deal with SK's second round, and I really like that. That's actually, I'm very convinced by that. You get a couple of kills, 2 AKs, you've got full Kevlar, especially on Cobblestone when we know those Ts have got so many options available to them. You can go absolutely anywhere on this wide map. It's very spread out. You can find those 1v1s. You can go wide together on long and find those fights towards statue, and that's where the AKs are going to rip through your UMPs.
Big play by SK. Certainly a gamble, Alex, but they're feeling lucky today, managing to bring things back to the 1v1. Yeah, like you said, force by Liquid, though, looking to give SK a taste of their own medicine. Flash is coming through. Smokes as well. Looking strong, but Nitro, he's stuck in a really awkward position right now. He knows CTs are on the other side of the map. They're kind of isolated there along as we go towards drop down now for the SK side. Trying to just dissect this map piece by piece.
You see Fur just going for a little fake drop. Cold 2, trying to keep the CTs, maybe just bait out a flash or a wide peek. It's very kind of smart, it's simple. Even at the very top tier of Counter-Strike, people can fall for these tricks. So everything falls silent for a moment. The birds singing a song, and we do prepare to see if this force buy works. They've got nothing really, a single flashbang to keep the T's at bay. Whole arsenal remaining for SK. Flash for Taco, you've got double smokes, even a Molotov as well to chase after them. And they are walking into the majority of the CTs, should they commit to this. Fur's already managed to get himself down, but with 30 seconds left...
They got the smokes though, flashbang's over. They'll be dropping the Molotovs as well, eradicating those risks. We discussed that before, and Fallen's with the backstab towards the A side of the map. Looking so far so good. Time ticking away, sure, but I feel like SK do win this round.
I'm not convinced just yet. I want to see how that first exchange goes down, and Twist has got a perfect angle. Should take Phelps out, and the bomb loose with 15 seconds. Henry, things are getting a little bit scary. Squeaky bum time is resolved, though. SK with 10 seconds left. They've got plenty of time to get the bomb down. And they convinced me. Nitro, then, is going to be long for this world. It's going to be cold again. All of his frags so far have occurred in drop. We're not even on CT side yet. 4 for him. 5, excuse me, can't count.
But still, it's fine. I like that.
Dropped out of maths. Started casting.
Yeah, you do have in your Twitter bio, you're bad at maths.
I really am bad at maths. Got a B in GCSE and then never looked at a number again.
I only got a C. And I was happy with that. I sucked at maths. But it was enough for me to get to university.
It was the only thing I revised
I went to
for.
college. That was the only way I could get into my course, was getting a C in maths.
Yeah.
And here I am.
Look at us now.
Yeah. How useful those degrees
Oh
be.
man, I tell you what, I can tell you how many degrees are in a triangle. Nice one from Phelps, double. It's just an extra 1,200 and no worries. This is a dead round. But hang on a second, 2 bodies have dropped, 2 weapons have dropped, which is more important. And whilst this round shouldn't be possible, that aggression from CTs has given them, I mean, it's not a lifeline, it's not smaller than a line. A life dash. Now things are getting interesting. Aegean's made the Mac 10 work. Cold is dead. Another rifle finds itself into the hands of the defense. Twists is going to be boosting up his compadre Nitro here. They're going to have angles. They don't have kits though.
Yeah, they still fancy this, Alex. 3-2 obviously have the advantage, and the AK pickup as well. Everyone's actually pretty well equipped. Flashbang comes through. Get 1 kill, that could be the round. That's going to be a tougher position than you would expect there, I'm afraid, as we have no kits available.
Twist fought off by Taco. Alige, there's no way he makes it work. Even upgrades to a UMP. Time's still a problem though. Their heads are lining up, but I don't believe it. 8 seconds.
I think they've got it, yeah. They're fine, Alex.
I don't believe it. Liquid have done it.
Oh, it was close. It was real close.
I was so scared to commit to that. It's the caster's curse.
The confetti has never been more fitting. And the balloon's coming out. Surprise! You've done it. And there's the bill out that Liquid are currently playing in.
Liquid had nothing.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. They came in repeated 50s and not much else.
Liquid are doing it.
Yeah, this is not their map to win. This is, I expect it to be a one-way sort of affair in favor of SK Gaming. This is their map pick. I was looking towards Overpass for sure, but Liquid are starting to show up right now. Some cracks starting to show in the SK setup here on Cobblestone. 2-2, big round with the pick up. They get the AWP pad as well. Still a full buy for SK Gaming. Fallen, looking to rectify previous mistakes. Looking towards a platform, pulls the trigger momentarily. Might be boosted up as well. He seems to be waiting for something. I'm not sure what. There it is eventually. Taco waiting to boost him if required. In terms of the CT defense, 3 towards B, Twist patrolling towards the drop-down position with the window room. It's Nitro and Stanislaw trying to play off each other at the A sides.
Flashes down for his teammate. As that smoke does clear, and they've got a smoke of their own. Look at that. JDM, a smoke show, takes down Taco. What is this from SK? Over the smoke, edging. They're gonna. Ooh, will they catch him? No, Alige. He was vulnerable. They couldn't quite get it right. Very precise maneuver. Just falls a little flat. In the meantime, Phelps is showing face on A. That's going to try and keep some CTs busy, and it has. Stan. He won't be busy for long. His responsibilities of the round are now null, as a bullet finds its way into his skull.
That's nice, Alex.
Wordplay for a day.
Wordplay God.
Bitch.
4 on 3. Phelps lies in wait. He's at the end of long A, hoping to open things up. Time ticking away here. It's down to Nitro. He's waiting. He gets 1 bracket, that's the round, and there it is. That's the low HP player. They'll be buying some time with Incendiary as well. It's down to Twist now just to finish the round off. There's almost no chance SK win this one with 2 AKs and limited time. I don't think much more happens. Maybe 1 frag.
Yeah, SK going to have to let this round slip away. Just have to accept that this round is over, and Nitro confirms it for just a full 180. Same amount of degrees as in a triangle. Hashtag GCSE.
Yeah, you're good, man. There's throwbacks to the maths banter we had earlier
man.
as well. It all makes sense, the full circle.
Pythagoras, he was a lad, wasn't he?
Yeah, I loved all that. I've used that so much.
Oh,
since
dude,
I've
yes,
been
so
school.
many times I'm in the
I'm like,
supermarket.
oh, A squared must be equal to C squared. I've done it. I've
That's
worked it out.
Yes!
I can help you with this situation
Yeah.
of finding out the length of that line on the triangle.
Or you're sitting there and you're going like, you know, I would love to kind of come to your party, but I'm still trying to work out, is it isosceles? Is it, you know, what type of triangle is this? Is it equilateral? I just don't know.
Equilateral, that was my favourite though.
Oh yeah, you like that one?
I really did like that. I just loved the satisfaction of seeing all the angles together.
Oh yeah.
One number.
Oh yeah.
It's real nice. Well, back to the game, the catchphrase. Matt and I usually have to
Back to the game.
And we'll be round up a 6 here, 3-2 in favour of Liquid. This is not their map pick. Just to reiterate, if you're just joining us and seeing the social media impact we're having right now, this is turning out to be a really interesting series so far. Liquid now with the lead after going up 1-0 on Inferno. It will be the full eco. Well, I guess we have one fur on the AK-47. I wouldn't count them on just yet. A little bit of investment in terms of the pistols as well. Slow towards mid. They're up the ramp as well. They could find Stanislaw. He's waiting. In the corner, of course. He could get flashed off as well.
This should be a massacre. It will be one, not a second though, because Fallen's quick on the trigger. Fortunately, Nitro, wow, unflinching. That was a double spray, both headshots. That's why they disappeared so quickly. Talking of disappeared, quite the magic trick. Van Dulken is still in the server. 3 versus 2, and Aegean is going to completely ruin the round for SK. That was the weapon, that was the full health, that was Taco, and that is 4 for Liquid.
This is a terrorist-sided map.
I'm excited, man. This is shaping up to be quite scary.
Brazilian side's usually very, very good on Cobblestone. It lends itself to staying as a 5-man pack, basic execution, and just hitting shots. Great aim required with those AKs, and so far, it's Liquid after winning the pistol, losing 2 rounds to 4 spies, and then getting right back into it with a full eco themselves. That was kind of interesting. So this is the situation SK got themselves into. Fur brought up the AK-47 last round. That's actually a fine approach. A player like him in his current form, he can cause impact and open up certain choke points, but it didn't happen. The only caveat to that is meaning he has the pistol in the next round, but it's a Tech 9. It's fine. With 4 AKs in execution, a Tech 9 still can cause damage.
It's just a chance, isn't it?
Yep.
It gives that round some substance. It's not just a throwaway, discarded. Okay, you can hear the nades in all too familiar sight here on Cobblestone. A good flashbang, and oh, that should be it. Unless JDM does something rather nuts. No. SK, no allergy to be seen.
Safe now.
And he's going to back away.
Yep, you don't go for this one, in my opinion at least.
Maybe catch an exit, stop those T's from having the, you know, all 4 still standing. But as you say that, I don't know, Liquid, they're looking rather raunchy.
Yeah, they want it. I mean, Molotov's out of position right now, I think, at the other platform.
Ooh.
There's just no way you win that. I don't know how CO is done, but this could work out. The flashbang over the top. Nitro has to find the frag, but can't quite get it done. There's 2 from Coldzera. We know how strong he is at the AWP. And I think when you have this sort of lead early on in this game, keep the money strong. It's very unlikely you win that scenario. It's a 4-on-3 situation. The bomb's down in B. They still have Molotovs. Obviously, you don't know that, but there's obviously going to be a chance they have
And it is SK.
Exactly, and players like Coldzera, like trying to outduel them when you have nothing really to work with, you're coming out of nightmare positions like the upper platform. I think you just save the weaponry, in my opinion. And
where is their money?
Well, it would have been fine. If they saved those 3 weapons, they could certainly buy into this round. Now, it's giving those kills away for free. It will have just about enough to work with. Twist can drop like 2 UMPs if required or a FAMAS. He saves the AK-47, so they're okay. He can even drop an AWP, so that might be the play here. Get him to drop maybe.
An M4, yeah. He will. Okay, so they're doing the right maths. Hey, there you go. CS economy, that's why you need your GCSE.
Well, trust me, I'm the professor of that particular class.
It's true, yeah. You could definitely come in and teach us a lesson or two.
That's been the bane of my existence the last 3 years.
I can just imagine you now in a full, like, you know, suit and tie going, now kids, don't buy on the 2nd round.
Yeah, if you have this lead, it doesn't make sense.
Please don't.
Look at the percentage chance, it doesn't really add up.
Timmy, you failed. You bought CZ Kevlar. I told you not to.
I'd have Lurpus as like the class assistant as well. He's a big fan of that sort of mentality.
Now,
and
Lurpus would be an
numbers
advocate. Lurpus would be an advocate for the cane, though. I feel like it'd be a bit.
Yeah, he would be a lot less forgiving than me. I think.
I feel like you'd understand these troubled kids that couldn't quite get their head around this UMP meta. Anyway, we're back into the game to Counter-Strike, and Stan! That's absolutely outrageous. 3 frags, and it is Alige to go ahead and start ending this round. Stan, it's going to be a 4th, surely. He's tanked cold through the smoke. He's having an absolute laugh. HE is not going to finish the job, but his M4 will. And Stan, the man, is truly possessed. 7 frags, 8 rounds of play. And Stanislaw completely shuts that round down before it even begins. SK are thinking about long, thinking about A, and they're going to take a timeout because that was enough.
Difficult angles in CSGO to face. The flashbang's good, Fallen. The thing is, they're expecting a push like that. Fallen set up like that, but obviously he's not expecting 2. He hits the first shot, and it's quite rare to have 2 CDs run around the corner like that. Stanislaw can't believe his luck. They're jumping around, they're panicking. The 3-man spray down and finishing things off as well with a 4th. He's looking unbelievably good since retiring from the in-game leading role of Team Liquid. His fragging potential has gone through the roof. That's a huge round to win as well. They take the lead to 5-3 after losing quite a disappointing round in the previous with not saving too much money, and that's going to reset SK Gaming again now, Alex. They have to bring out Tech9s, Deagles, UMPs, a Glil, and this could be the start of the campaign for Liquid, 2-0ing the world's #1 team right now.
Just perhaps, a little taste of revenge from oh so long ago. That trophy is still affixed quite firmly to the SK roster, and Liquid will remember that. North America versus South America. North versus South. Game of Thrones level stuff's going on here.
Be rush, boys. Deep breath. Let's get in there.
Well, I think this is going to be quite a late boost from the CTs. They're not going to get punished for it, though. We can see that that's going to be Twist getting his compadre up. No, it's going to be a Liege. An MP9, though. Not sure how much he can do with that SMG. It's going to be JDM who's going to have to be the one to pass with flying colors here in our Counter-Strike school. Flash goes out, the smoke's going to block him off, but it's a perfect flash. 5 of them doing the dance, but SK have map control, or for how long? JDM takes it away from Fallen. Another flash, and it's from Phelps from behind. Where did he come from? We don't know, and neither do Liquid. JDM needs to find another one here, but that smoke still has yet to dissipate. Twist still in E-box. Trying to light this one up. Oh, Fur just delivers with the Tech9. He shouldn't have, but he does. And now it's on to Stan. We saw what he could do before. It's going to be again. Round after round, Stanislaw delivers, and it will be JDM to put the final nail in that round's coffin. 6-3. My lord, that was fun.
That was. That's the full B execution. Not many teams can hold off a full set piece from SK Gaming on any map. Particularly on Cobblestone towards that B bomb site. Every smoke is pitch perfect. The flashbangs are great. But JDM, he handles that like a true pro. Drops the smoke on his right-hand side. Means they can't push through. Flashbangs coming through. Buying time for his teammates. Not overextending. Finds the 1 frag. Stays alive. Flashes again. Builds time for his teammates to rotate in. And he saw Stanislaw finding that form with the M4A4 once again. It shuts down the money for SK. And it's going to be 6-3. No force by him. PD50s and Tech9s.
He's holding, close to $5,000 of a Zoom banger, and yet it's the $200 that's actually saving the day. Double flash, even the smoke, keeps everything, and keeps SK at bay.
Absolutely. Number 10 here. We do know SK are very good with the pistols, but with no armor, no nades, so I'm not really believing. But never discount them out of these rounds, Alex. I've learned my lesson. I always say no chance of winning this one.
There's no way.
It comes down to a 1v1, where it's like 1 HP separating them.
That tends to be the way with SK. Ooh, it looks like Nitro. Or rather, a Liege is coming to play. It's going to be a double. No, 3. Oh, that's so much money and so easy. Just melts them. Like a knife through butter, a Liege cuts through what should have been an unwinnable round, and it was. You'll be happy to know, Henry. Rounds like that sometimes do have an unpredictable nature to them, I agree, but look at that. He doesn't even have to do anything. There's no nade. There's no money to even invest into something like that, and so a Liege can sit comfortably by that broken wall and mess them up. Dude, 7-3. It's T-side Cobble. However, I do have to remind you of Inferno. It wasn't too dissimilar to this. Liquid had a lead, and then SK did SK things. Whilst that Liquid do still have that first map to their name, it was rather intimidating at times. Are they boosting on top of that, or is Techo just sitting in their own smoke? He is just sitting there. All have helmets, so Alicia's MP9 could be rather deflating, but that is the only real slight crutch Liquid have to work with here in round 11. Second map, second semi of ESG Tour, and what on earth? So much info. Molotov's going to try and either lock them out or force the retreat, and they do the latter. But Fur, you're cooking. 13 seconds, the Brazilian barbecue is real.
Yeah, they're looking uncomfortable right now. Utility utilization has been absolutely on point. We'll go towards middle here. Fallen. Surely checks this angle. Sanders played it before, but he does not. Down he goes. Easy frag. Low HP on 2 players as well. But Phelps, he's in a decent position, looking toward that APC, trying to take down the next kill. Surely he gets it, but Nitro, he finds some form with the AK. 5 on 2 now. Stanislaw chiming in with his second. And there it is. That should be round complete. Stanislaw has the bomb top the middle and using the rock to perfection there as well. Just trying to stay alive, run the timer down, guarantee the round victory.
Yeah, Cold and Taco just trying to clutch hold to these Kalashnikovs. Looks like Stan's going to get caught out here. Oh, perhaps not. Taco's not even giving him a second look. Cold will. Nice to meet you. Well, nice to clutch you, as his hat does say. I don't think that's going to be the case here.
Nice to clutch you.
Nice to clutch. It's really not great, is it?
No, like that's not like it's not even wordplay. Really, it's like if it rhymed with meat or something like that, like it makes.
I just feel like they've sat in the office and gone like, "This is brilliant."
Yeah.
NTC, nice
really,
to clutch you.
We've really worked it out. Like I like that some of that stuff's really good.
Yeah, for sure.
That one is, you're right. It's not my favourite.
Nice to clutch you, bro. Oh, wordplay god.
You are 8-3. That's Liquid. Looking incredibly comfortable right now, and I have to say, SK a bit out of their depth. They're getting Molotov out of position every single round. They're seeming like they're a little bit out of their depth generally. They're not really getting anything together. Another force by here, Alex. They do manage to keep, I think it was 2 players alive in the last round. It was indeed. So the 2 save AKs, and then force buying in with Deagles, Tech 9 to the UMP. This is another rinse and repeat of the early stages of Inferno. Just couldn't get themselves established, winning 1 round, then reset. And players on the Liquid side having an absolute blinder here. Sanator 12 kills. And everyone really contributing and looking very good indeed. Everyone
can have their flashy moments. We've seen Stan do it. We know Alige, Twist, JDM, Nitro. I'm just listing the whole roster because they're all capable of it. There's consistency that we're seeing from Liquid that's being rewarded at this point. The buy is so sketchy from SK. They've won rounds with less, sure. But have SK in this current shape won rounds with less. They look a little bit off kilter today.
Not their best showing, that's for sure. Currently 1-0 down here. They won't be eliminated for the tournament. I guess they kind of are. It's like they go down to the 3rd, 4th place, though, and I don't think anyone really wants to be there.
It's battle for the spot at the next ESG tour. Yeah. So, of course, a Counter-Strike holiday, everyone wants it, but it's not the grand prize. It's not that gorgeous trophy you'll be seeing soon. Okay, 4 versus 4 then. The T's doing their very best to get close fights, but even when they get them, Twist just flicks you down. Down to Phelps, just a 1 for him. Twist has got himself a 3rd. He's just collecting the triple, and that's, my friends, is still scary for SK. 9-3.
Money gone again.
First half, second map, and I mean, Liquid, they could be getting that double digits again. I mean, SK's CT side is one to be feared.
They're floundering, Alex.
But you have to get there first.
You do. 3 rounds is not enough. That means if you lose a pistol, it's game over. You want to have a chance to show us how good you are on the CT side. This hasn't been a world-class performance from SK. They've had some great individual moments, but as a whole, the team haven't looked great. We've been relying on even just getting close to even getting match points with 1v4s, crazy clutches, and unbelievable things from Fallen. And right now, the unit isn't operating correctly. We haven't really seen anything too exciting. It's another force buy. They have maximum loss spreaders with no bombs going down in the last 5 rounds. We didn't even have Galils here. 3 Galils, I beg your pardon, and an AK. Don't yet to buy. He probably gets the AK, head armor, and smoke. He's got 4 grand exactly. That's all you can really buy.
What's so scary about all of this for SK is that they don't want to be doing this. I mean, like, they know this is like the lesser of 2 evils. Giving them 10 rounds and just accepting your fate, not fun, not possible.
So, with the maximum loss bonus, as long as they get the bomb down here, it's fine. They can still buy into the next round.
Sure.
You get the 3,400 plus the $800, and you're still with a buy. So this is okay, but if the bomb doesn't go down, that's a nightmare. That could be GG at that point, but they have to focus on this one.
Right.
Not look at the score at the top. Take it round by round. Certainly talented enough to make these rounds work. It's not a complete open shut case just yet. All for JDM, back of the B bomb site. Some exchanges with the bullets towards the mid doors. Zera lies in wait with Fallen towards middle. Phelps joining in the fun as well, looking for that CT aggression. At the very start, we have seen Stanislaw do some unspeakable things at that position.
They need this round. Henry's told you exactly why. Not only for the 4th, but for the grand scheme of this game, SK. This round, this series hangs in the balance then.
What a grand final that would be. Mouse Sports versus Liquid. Considering some of the names we had here.
Yeah.
Like Virtus Pro, SK Gaming. Like, that would be one for... I guess it is kind of a replica of like the major, right? It's an unexpected final.
Yeah, I mean, this is Counter-Strike at the moment. We had Gambit here.
Gambit, they got major champions, right? Like,
major champions gone, sent packing.
And this is a possibility right now. Very strong possibility with this round really holding it all together for SK. Win this, they're back into it. I still believe they can do it, but if they don't.
There you go. Step one, cold through drop. Now the other steps are going to become more difficult because Alige with a double spray. E-Box completely and totally shut down. JDM is unfazed by these flashes, these smokes. He's just going to lie and wait. His presence alone is valuable. Doesn't need to overextend. Phelps and Fallen are hunting for something, just an opportunity.
Ooh.
But Fallen, perfect work. Stops Nitro as he hunted for his compadre.
JDM is waiting now. Stanislaw has to come in and help him out. They know exactly where JDM is, and he's starting to feel the pressure now. Can't hit the no-scope. Surely he goes down, but he does think the process, and it's going to be Stanislaw now. 1v1. Surely he's got this. One more bullet will do it. Alex, it's not going to happen. Another tight situation now. We did say the bomb had to go down at least. It doesn't happen. They knew where JDM was, and like I said before, I credited him before, saying that if he stays alive for that amount of time, they're so uncomfortable, they can't plant, they can't rush him, and they eventually do it, but he gets the dink in and pretty much secures the round for Stanislaw there. One bullet with the M4, and he's not going to miss that shot.
It looked so insignificant, right? Switching to his pistol, he knows he's dead, he's desperately trying to hit something, but finding the head makes Stan's 1v2 so much easier. And they're back again. You said that bomb plant would have made it a whole lot better, and you can see, what is it, 3 smokes, 2 flashes, a couple of Galils, SK, we know how much they like that utility. They can make that utility work so well on the T side, but maybe not today. Phelps, spectacular, catches Nitro all the way up at doors, and they are just going for a, screw it, let's push aside. No strategy needed, just charge in, watch your angles, you know where you've got to be peeking, and now Twist can stop it. No, he doesn't, no spanner in the works from him. Stan and JDM then. Blocked out of this bomb site, and SK, when things don't work out, just back to basics.
Sometimes that's all you need. Rushing middles of 5-man unit. I did say that's the kind of strategies, and that's what lends itself towards the skills and attributes of the SK side. A map like Cobblestone, you do get positional control pretty easily towards the A side of the map. You can rush middle. Top teams on this map, let's say North, for example, they love rushing middles of 5-man units. That's a really viable strategy. Sure, it looks basic and a little bit clumsy, perhaps, but it can catch members of the CD side off guard. You're normally having 1 player there, gambling 4 players towards the site. You hit that first shot, like SK did, and then you get the opening. The retake always so difficult. It is a gamble. The AWP could be top middle, and you could get taken down. But if you find Stanislaw by himself like they did, you have a chance to win the round. 10-4 now. We're going to round number 15. SK still desperately need this. They get a lifeline of the A rush, but still, not the woods just yet.
10-4. SK, I mean, getting 10-5 is still not a dream scenario for them by any stretch of the imagination. But that 11 gets Liquid so scarily close to 16. Win the pistol, that game feels like it's over. There we go from Fur. Stand down. We know how influential he has been in the past. And with that, they just disappear. It was Fur who picked up the frag. This time Stan relocating. We know what he's done on A. So him on A long. This time he dies closer towards B. You can hear the switching. Alige, he's pushed up for information. I don't know how long he's going to stay here, though, Henry.
We'll find out. He knows he's on the back foot right now. They've lost that opening pick. Stanislaw, one of the key fraggers, and that smoke doesn't look ideal, but it still buys a bit of time. They'll run through the grey screens. Flashbang so good to open SK side. Phelps takes down Alige, and now we have an open B bomb side. JDM still to defend, though. AWP in hand, and there's the first headshot.
It could have been more, but Cold is there now. Twists. He held A. He won't be holding B. Nitro, they know exactly where you are, but Cold will not end that round. Suddenly, it becomes a little scary. Palms begin to get a little sweaty. Taco, Fallen, they need the round. And it's Nitro to hunt them down. He does have nades. He's got a Molotov, could force Fallen off stairs. Taco on statue, a high flash could catch him. These are all ifs and buts, though. Taco just desperate for information. As soon as they know where he is, Fallen can take the shot. And there's the Molotov. He will invest it towards Fallen's location. Finds Taco's head. Really? Is this happening? Nitro versus the AWP. The flash catches Fallen as well. He's pushing. He seems to know exactly where he is. No, back turn, and Fallen with a Tech 9, no less, saves the day and brings home 5. That's just the first half, gents.
Taco there, almost gifting him the round. The bomb's down. You can hear him coming. Why he's standing in the open? At least just face check it, like in terms of jiggle peek the bomb site. Like that was way too close, and he's lucky that Fallen gets gifted on a plate, that final frag. He has to get the Tech 9 out, hit an easy shot, but could have fallen apart there. Nitro seems to be hitting absolutely everything right now as we get into round number 1 of the second half. And it's, sure, it's a big scoreline, but still these rounds have been intense, considering the gravity of the situation. Alex is the world's #1 team, going up against the plucky North American side that have got buckets of talent, but not really proven yet on land with his current lineup. We're still kind of figuring out the kinks and working out where they'll go and what their future holds for them. But this is looking very promising. In this semi-final, one of their first big tournaments right now, and they've got the lead. They've got one map up and 10-5 in the second against SK.
I mean, everyone said it, didn't they? When they saw the Liquid roster, they just said this is kind of all the ingredients from North America you need. You know, if you think about the names and you think about the roles, everything just comes together very cleanly. Perhaps Twist the outlier, but we've seen what he's capable of, and he's more than justified everything he's up to on that roster. JDM on the AWP, for a long time regarded as the best in North America. Nitro, Elige. We know that duo, admittedly changing since Twist's arrival, but still very scary. And now, yeah, gets standard. You'd think for the leadership, but it turns out this guy can frag when he loses that weight from his shoulders of leading.
Towards speed, split coming in. Coldzera finds himself in the spot of Bobber there, down to low HP, needs to find his frag. Of course he'll do it, surely he will. Can't quite connect just yet. He'll stay alive for now, but they have let him through towards the B bomb site. We're opening things up. Attacker fighting back right now. Phelps chimes in as well as the bomb goes down, and even more so, a lovely shot there towards the other platform.
This should be SK's. Taco's been indomitable. 2 quick frags, now 3, sorry, excuse me. Finds Elige. JDM though. A little bit of a smaller weapon than what he's used to, but he's got a good read on where the CTs are, and he also has time. Catches Phelps on the cross. He knows that he's going to be vulnerable now from statue. Should he overstay his welcome? Now knows exactly where Fur is. He's getting information, but it's the frags that he needs. They don't have the bomb yet. JDM would have to work hard for that as they do back up. They are well aware of exactly its location, and therefore, to win the round, JDM has to face the double USP. He realizes step 1 would be stopping the flank, and, well, that's going to be Fur. Hit the shot, does so.
Just about.
12 bullets later. 20 seconds. That bomb is going to be so difficult to pick up. He knows SK's aim is far too good to just go for the ninja. Instead, takes the fights, and that will be the end of him.
Good play by SK Gaming, just what they needed here. Their first pistol in this best of 3 so far. 1 out of 4. Could be the one that's the most important. Tournament life on the line here. They do go down to the 3rd, 4th playoff, but they do lose this, but in my eyes, still you can't win anymore. You're still out of the tournament,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Well,
your battles to the trophy ends here. That's the kind of the reality of it. And SK have to do something rather special to get us to that 3rd map. I know everyone wants more of this Counter-Strike, myself included.
yeah.
I'm not complaining seeing Liquid's form right now. Now, they have opted, Henry, to kind of go easy into the 2nd round.
Sure.
I'm sure that puts a smile on your face.
This is quite rare, actually. On the T side, I don't mind force bang so much after the bomb not going down. But they have got a lead. They want to make sure they're winning this in gun rounds. And to be fair, when you have the Desert Eagle, if you're going to find kills with it, it's always going to be a one-bang, right? You're not going to really have a chance to really use the armor itself.
Sure.
So you're going to find someone that's going to be a tight angle, blowing their head off, and that's what we're seeing a lot more teams opt for these days. Still about 80-20, I guess, in terms of percentage, what kind of teams are opting for in terms of their approach to this round. But a lot of teams are flirting this idea, especially when they have a lead. And it will be round number 17 here. Nothing really to work with. Just go towards long, hope for the refrag, and make things uncomfortable. The problem is, when you get this kill and the bomb down, you've got no utility to really hold off the CTs as they go for the retake.
Oh, Fallen, not firing a bullet yet, but he's got all the information he needs. The smoke will lock them out, or will it? No, Nitro just comes straight through it and is received quite happily by Fallen. Another one, 3 with the UMP as my voice is losing its stability. There we go, needed that. As I clear my throat, Fur clears the scoreboard. That's going to be another 2 down. Stunners Law and Elige. Falling, and SK will make that nice and neat. All SMG frags as well, which is exactly what the doctor ordered for the CT economy.
Well, we go into round number 18. This is a weird one, Alex. We've got 4 decoys right now. They've got something up their sleeve.
There's no way this is
5 decoys.
Okay.
And a couple of HEs and Glocks and PT-50s. No armor. They've got, obviously, something Zeus has been working with them on. So, what's the play is? You just throw everything towards, like, drop down and flash in.
Let's watch the T side. Just decoys towards A, maybe trying to keep the CTs on their toes. A decoy. Okay, this doesn't seem like anything more than just a little bit of fun and games. Decoys B as well, the HE's B. The bomb is B. Maybe they were trying to get the CTs guessing, maybe a quick push for information, getting a weapon was their plan. But nothing comes of it. The decoy's gone. CT don't move a muscle. And Phelps is even playing anti-flash. That's going to be perfect for him. He's just going to receive them and open arms. And Liquid do disappear. JDM will make it slightly imperfect. Takes Phelps out of the running. but SK find 8. That pistol round win was a necessity.
Oh, absolutely. Converted to the 3-0 as well, but good news for Liquid. Sure, no bombs go down, but they didn't fall to one in the second. Nice healthy buy here. Here's round number 19. The all comes out for JDM, obviously a key part of the Liquid setup. They need him. He's not known to be a fantastic rifler, so getting him on the AWP is essential for victories here for the North American squad. That happens, and this is a bit of a bonus situation as well for SK. Bit of a gamble, MP9 coming out, UMP to Cobblestone, trying to set themselves up, look in the bigger picture. If they do win this round, they have an amazing amount of cash so they can stranglehold Team Liquid going forward. It's the fast approach towards A once again. Burp and Feeder needs one frag here. Doesn't happen. Alex, down he goes, and that's the A side. Not so much open as falling towards top and middle, but it makes things a lot more uncomfortable.
Wow, look how quick Cold got onto sight. Unflinching, didn't stop for a second.
They're going back.
And now they disappear.
Whoa.
They have to be quick with this one because surely the CTs will work this out. Fallen, Taco, Cold, all positioned on that side. Now just one left on B. It will be Phelps. But by cutting noise and actually returning to long, this is going to get the CTs a little apprehensive. Do they stick around? Fallen suddenly casting eyes towards drop. You can see the slight confusion or loss in his play. Where did they go? You can just appreciate just how quiet this map is right now after what was so chaotic of a start. You did lose Fur in the process.
It is an absolute chaotic start to the round. Very fast towards A, but opting to fall back. They have to control the situation, bleeding the CTs out. You can see the utility almost non-existent now. One incendiary and HE grenade as well. They still have the smokes and molotovs to work with here.
He sees Phelps somehow through the smoke, but Phelps does one better. Finds his head with the MP9. Not only is that 600, he doesn't care about that right now. That is a step towards the 9th round for SK. Liquid is so indecisive. They've got 20 seconds and they're heading to A. This could be absolute madness because Fallen's found Nitro. One by one they go. Clock is starting to punish them now. Cold goes down, but Fallen's on site with the AWP, and I wouldn't want to challenge him with 10 seconds left. They haven't even got time to check their corners. They just have to kill him, and they do. Alige gets him. Alige with a 180. Pythagoras would be proud, and now bomb down. And Phelps is left to go 1v3.
Here we go.
Liquid, by the skin of their teeth, the round should be theirs.
That's nuts. That's why he's considered one of the absolute best. He's like, you know what, guys, if you're going to go in one by one and make ridiculous decisions like that, I'm just going to have to carry this, get on Daddy's back, and we'll get into a 3-on-1 situation. Phelps edges towards Midori. It looks deflated. It looks like this one is done. I don't see a world where he wins this one, but they do have money to work with here. Try and keep Liquid modest. And there it is, the final shot from JDM. It's a big, big round for Liquid to pick up there. It's Alige with like 8 seconds remaining. Hits every single shot. Like he said, the 180 towards balcony. Fallen, he gets one kill there. It's done. No way they can win the round, but he can't find a single thing. And it looks so promising for the Brazilian side, but they still have cash to work with. Not looking as fired up as we're used to seeing from them. Double AWP setup comes out.
They are quite quiet. You're right, maybe it's the absence of a crowd. Of course, this is just played in a nice quiet villa here in Mykonos. No roar of the crowd, and the lights are much more dim here. Either way, the Brazilian flair is to come up clutch, 11-8, and I don't really know how Alige has done that. That was SK's round. Fallen, he hits shots all day, every day. He has 3 players closing in on him. He could not find one, but we're into a brand new round, and it's brand new SK. 3 quick frags, Phelps with a double. Liquid pour out onto B, as Liquid does. Maths, now science, we're doing it all.
We are, we've got everything covered here, but JDM, he's going to need a miracle at this point. And he'll fall back, gets synced up in the process, and that should be him going down as we get into another comeback from SK Gaming here. It was looking pretty dire at one point, but 4-1, the response comes through. The money's shut down now, and it's going to be Phelps, like you said, doing a very, very good job on the B defense.
Yeah, just Liquid pushing through that semi-permeable membrane. It was like osmosis.
It was exactly like that. It's all relevant Counter-Strike lingo for anyone who's not watching our broadcast.
Triple AWP!
Yeah.
Against pistols!
Okay, I actually hate double AWP setups.
Against
on
pistols.
Cobblestone. And now a triple AWP setup comes out, and you're right. To be fair, it should be a safe round. They'll probably get rid of it. If like one of them goes down, they won't recover a triple AWP setup. But
no. And the Mag 7, this is a...
Could be dangerous.
Fun one.
So, Cold Zero, Taco, and Fallen with the big old sniper rifles.
Interesting. Now, whilst Henry G does not appreciate the triple AWPs, he's also highlighted that this could be, or rather should be, very easy for them to deal with. Maybe they all jump through the door, for them maybe not catching all of them, but it's all the information they need. They should hold them at bay, keep those long-range fights, because as soon as they get close, P250s can hurt. One bullet to the brain. What helmet? Fallen, no worries, this is it. He's just doing aimbots right now. 3 down, backs away, and lets Stanislaw play. Finds Coldzera. Only the one, though, as that should be the round. Yep, Phelps and Fur finish things off, and they will keep hold of the triple AWPs. That's I mean, what is that now? I mean, that's $14,000 spent on just those AWPs.
Well, they had the 10-5 lead, Alex, going into this half, and now Liquid...
That was really bad maths, by the way.
Yeah, it was okay. I tried to move on.
4.7 times 3, 5, 10, 15, 14. Yeah, it wasn't that bad, actually.
Yeah, well, you get there in the end. 11-10, they had the 10-5 lead, but now in the second half, 5-1 down. Money, it's okay. They can get the AWP off of JDM, but that's what we call the old glass cannon coming through. All 5 players
Could get
went
Kevlar.
down.
He's got 1,400.
Yeah, he must have got dropped one. And he's only spent 3,000 rounds. He still gets ahead on me, right? And 4K on 3 players. It will be a decent buy. I think Twist had to drop the AWP, and then JDM gave back the kill in response. Just so we had enough to work with there.
We haven't done a scoreboard check once, you know. We've been so enthralled in the Counter-Strike.
We'll have a look. We're here now. Got some time.
Check it out.
20 frags.
Hello.
A young start for SK. Doing a very good job there. Fallen starting to get into it now, getting some big high-impact frags. And on the T side, of course, Liquid. It's going to be Stanislaw, Alige, JDM. The talisman there of Team Liquid. Number 22. JDM looking confident with the upper platform. Let's try and find that first frag. Actually get the shot there flashed off. To extend the lead, and SK looking to tie things up. The side wasn't so forgiving for them, but looking much better here. And the triple AWP setup as well. It's not orthodox, but we'll see if it works out for them.
The only issue you can encounter with the triple AWPs, or well, one of the many issues you can encounter, is a full-out execute. Suddenly, you've got to try and retake, and you've got 3 AWPs. That's the real problem. If Liquid were to do something quickly here, one frag, Fallen's down, they're up long, and it becomes a problem. As words are for me sometimes.
I like it.
Problem.
Problem.
I like to add syllables occasionally.
We've got ourselves a bit of a problem on our hands now. But he heads into the danger room. This is such a tense situation. If you are just joining us, 1-0 down our SK Gaming in terms of the maps. And now falling behind, but he's trying to from once again. It will be Fallen getting Nitro. Now for Easy P, he seems to get picked off by himself quite a lot here on Cobblestone. 5-4, the triple AWP setup working out so far. And even more so as Coldzera finds Stan.
That's 1 for the AWPs, 2 for the AWPs, Fallen and Cold.
Why does he love going aggressive in 5-on-3 situations?
It's just how he rolls.
He's giving him an opening now. Now you've got the AWPs to retake a bomb site, but you just stay alive for win the round.
They have Fallen in this position. I just don't see a world where he lets this go. The crossfire as well. Coldzera's holding that. Twists. If he finds this frag, it's actually winnable. Aegean and Twist now, 2 versus 2.
Shocker.
He's going to be getting a little bit of a shaky leg now, wondering, has he really let this round slip away? Taco's trying to hit no scopes now. You're not in phase, buddy. You're in SK. And now it's going to be a 1v1 that Alige will take, and this will be 12. There's a stern conversation and a slap on the wrist to be had.
Yeah, it's inexcusable. That's just amateur from Fur. He's just trying to push situations that don't have to happen. You're on the precipice of losing the series, going out of the tournament, and he's making those sort of plays, pushing through a smoke with a grey screen when you've got a 5-on-3 situation. Liquid are out of that round. They had nothing to work with there. You've got 3 AWPs to work with. How are you retaking that site with 2 AWPs on the B site? It's just not going to happen.
We talked about it, didn't we?
Yeah.
Said 3 AWPs, retaking is impossible.
And he makes that horrible decision to push through there. 5-on-3, goes for it, and gives it up. And that's a huge round for Liquid. They extend their lead, start whittling away at the money now of SK. They're now down to Famus's max 7. Sure, they still have 2 AWPs to bring out, but that's going to be something I'd be really, really pissed off about on the in-game leader right now. That's like, be careful, I just almost destroyed.
I nearly broke the desk, sorry.
But
Mosquito came at me.
that's something that needs to be discussed later on. That's,
yeah.
If they lose this game, that's a round that was an open shot case. That was locked in. 5-on-3, Liquid had Galil's, nothing left to work with, and he gives them that frag.
That's where they're having the demo review, and Fur just kind of like, I'm just going to pop to the loo, guys, on this round. I'm just going to take a quick one. Outstanding player. Saves the day for the nearly on Inferno. We saw 1v4s from him, but just that slight hyper-aggression can sometimes come back to bite him in the backside. And in games like this, a $200,000 prize pool, you don't want to be making those slip-ups in semi-finals, 1 map down. That's for certain. I would like to resume the game. I'm sure so would SK. 12 to 10. By no means out of this one, but as Henry did say, their money has been made honest.
Yeah, this could be it now, make or break. They still have a good chance of the double orb setup, sure, but now things are a lot more uncomfortable.
Phelps, Taco, and Cold all to receive on B, and that's where the entirety of Liquid are going to be throwing themselves. This is one of those set pieces. We do see a tag. Liquid gets a bullet to the leg. And that's going to be Alige to open things up for Liquid. Stanislaw coming in from behind. This is perfect from him. Coldzera's not expecting it. Finish the job. Stan does so. Cold down on Rock. Bomb down on Stat. And just Fallen and Fur left. This feels brutal as Liquid are edging ever closer to striking some revenge. It's not the major, sure, but it is a comeback, and it is a 2-0 potentially versus the team that took that chance away from you.
This is one round, it's going to haunt you here as well. That was it. That was the chance to get back in the game, destroy Liquid's economy. 5 on 3, it was
third
done.
map looks likely.
Yeah, it was absolutely done. Like, Liquid were looking a little bit shaken on the T side here, but now they're right back into it, reinvigorated. Fur might go down here as well. Only got the Mag 7, that's a guaranteed frag there. Goes down shortly here, though. So he gets $900 for his troubles. That's all he'll get. Fallen saves the AWP, and Alex, oh my goodness, it's not looking good. 13-10 down. You've saved an AWP, 2K around him. Oh, you know, I don't have to explain it to you guys at home. This is dire now for SK.
The Giants are starting to fall. We lost Gambit. We've just lost Virtus Pro. And now Liquid are 3 rounds away from knocking out SK. Counter-Strike could not be more unpredictable. It was all catalyzed by the Krakow Major, where Gambit versus Immortals took to the grand final stage. Malma provided some upsets as well. And now here we stand in Mykonos, and the surprises keep on coming. Full AKs and of course JDM on that AWP. For Liquid going up against what is just scraps. But Fallen makes those scraps rock, the only weapon for the SK side, and it's going to find Stan.
It's always got to be down to the Fallen. On a map like Cobblestone as well, one AWP is enough to win around, Alex, trust me. At this sort of level, when tension's riding high, everything's coming together for Liquid, you lose that early frag, people start panicking, Fallen, you lose track of him, where's he gone? And he could cause an absolute disaster here and potentially save SK. 5 on 4, so a lot of work to do here.
He got a frag and drop. He's in long. He's long now.
You're trying to funnel him towards A. You're showing I'm in B, but there's JDM holding strong. It's a big frag. Sure, it's against a pistol, but this means everything for Liquid right now. This round could still fall apart. SK taking the gamble. They stick 3 players on the A bomb site. Phelps alone in B. He's only got the silenced USP as well, Alex. If they go right now, they win the round. Flashbangs to come through. Smokes deployed. Phelps trying to buy time with the upper platform, but what can he really do here? Surely they're going to check it. The flash is good, and Alige takes him down. The CZ can do nothing at close range, and Fur, oh, he can't find a single frag, and Fallen now, after finding the first pick, like we said, tries to funnel them towards A, stacking at the A bomb site. It was a risk, and one that does not pay off.
They'll take a couple for their trouble. He wants to keep hold of this. Oh, another one. Alige down. Yeah, he had a decision to make, and he's not interested. Backs away. They'll keep the AWP, and they will be able to try and have another jab at this one. But 14-10, Liquid, the North Americans, they're showing flair, they're showing restraint. And they're showing that they can fight SK fire with fire here on Cobblestone. A map that we almost entirely ruled them out of. This is SK Cobble. Yes, Liquid showed us fun. I mean, they look great on Inferno. We were really starting to kind of sing their praises to high heavens.
I like that as well. Twist is at the end. He's not risking anything. He didn't even try and exit the bomb. He's just like, you know what? I'm going to be like
ninja this.
A captain solemnly going down on this sinking ship. I will stay here and make sure no one ninjas this. I can't handle that stress right now. I don't think we could as a team. We'd fall apart. So he will make sure he stays to the very last second. And it will be 14-10. Oh my goodness, Alex. They did take the eco, the more conservative approach, but Liquid looking to 2-0.
I want to see who's... Is Stan's mouth moving? They've called a tactical. I want to see who's talking. Nitro certainly isn't.
Zeus is going to be.
Right.
He'll be chiming in. The veteran, the former coach of SK Gaming.
Oh, Taco's talking. 20 seconds for them to have this chat as we prepare ourselves for another round. It does look... Yeah, eyes are drawn towards Stan. It must be him who's going to be coming in now. That second leader. We are going to be seeing the fist bumps come out. Liquid know that this is it. I mean, what is it? 14. The magic number is 16. 2 rounds away from knocking out SK.
They did save the AWP, SK, just to note as well. So the buy, it's pretty good. 4 M4s. One defuse gets short, but they do have the AWP once again. That always can be uncomfortable. something that's going to be exciting as we enter round number 25. Going the full distance here once again. Liquid looking the closest one out. Get match point. We discussed this before. That's the pressure release and applies a lot more to SK. They are the kings of comebacks, but the way Liquid are playing right now, I'm not so sure they can do it. We'll see what happens here. 1 minute 30 remaining. Nitro, tentative with the bomb top the middle. ADM has been so good at opening up this map for them. Boost coming in. The defense is assembled. Phelps will go up. Stanislaw. He holds towards drop down. From what I can see right now, this will be an A split, Alex. He'll try and get control of the drop down. His team is getting ready top the middle. He'll try and hold players towards that side of the map. He controls drop down. He doesn't have to do anything further. Stay at the window, stop them rotating through. And that's going to be the general idea right now.
He's nading towards drop.
Yeah.
He's making noise towards plat. He's doing everything within his power to try and keep CTs interested. And oh, it's cold in drop. And he knows it. He's actually going to take the fight and win it. The master of drop room meets his demise. It's Stanislaw. And look at that. One frag, some noise, and he's drawn Fallen away. He's out of position entirely. He's going to be forced to take the fight from balcony, but look where Nitro's aim is gazing. The Molotov gives him the warning. They know where he stands, and Fallen is not standing for long. Hits his backside as JDM fires off an orb. Twists finds another. Liquid, one frag away from 15, and they will find it. It's Twists. They've got no money. Soon to have no hope. This could be Liquid getting the comeback, getting just quite a little attempt at revenge versus none other than SK. Some degree of a rivalry established across Counter-Strike with these two.
In terms of the organisation, sure.
Yes,
obviously
different
only two
team,
players from this present kind of rivalry, if you will. But
it still stands.
It definitely still stands. It's a storyline. We talk about sports teams and rivalries they have in organisations and clubs and stuff. I think you can definitely explore that as a storyline. You love storylines, Alex. You
I'm a
love to
sucker.
the
That's
yeah.
all I do.
So I'm glad you're here as a storyteller. But here we go then. Team Liquid, 15. One map up as well, looking for that grand final spot against Mouse Sports. I think they'll be pretty happy they
That sentence itself raises an eyebrow.
Yeah. Well, here we go. The final buy comes through. SK. That's not looking pretty. I don't even want to say it. 4 UMPs, 1 shotgun. They've got utility, sure, but they need now 5 rounds in a row just to get overtime. Surely, this is the way it ends.
Surely is a dangerous word here in Counter-Strike, but we'll find out. Do Liquid go for something quicker? Or do they want to fill this one up with a little bit more of a default? No, so far they spread themselves out. Spray through the smoke from Stan on B, hoping to catch an aggressive CT. Nothing to be provided. They don't want to be caught out by a CT lingering in that corner. AJDM even firing off a warning shot towards him. It's a lot invested early. CTs have the majority of their utility left. In the meantime, very little can be said about this A defense. It's actually Fur who's really chomping at the bit to go aggressive on long. And should he do so, he could catch the back turn of Nitro. No one is watching that just yet. Smokes and steps. That's all the signs of an A take. The bomb, however, not with them. Do they commit to this, though, Henry? The bomb's still so loose. What's the purpose of this? They're just trying to hunt down that
presence.
CT.
They've still got 50 seconds here. They know the CTs are low, but maybe not low enough. Phelps pushing towards the upper platform, and now things become uncomfortable. Stanislaw drops. Time ticking away. Now those fakes, not so convincing. 3 players towards A, though. Team Liquid still with a firepower advantage. Sure, they might not have the numbers, but Phelps, he could get taken down here. There's still a Molotov available. Does JDM throw it? Not so sure, but that's a good flashbang. Not good enough, though. Elige takes down Phelps, and there's the opening to the B side. It's a UMP for Taco. Has to find multiple frags here. He gets one. Is there anything left in the tank? There's not. Now Cobblestone to defend the last line of defense.
Cobblestone is predictable, and it's too easy. Double Nitro and Elige walking into B. Will this seriously be it? It's just Fur. He's only got a Mag 7. It looks like it's all over. Who will confirm it? It will be JDM. Liquid have done it. They've knocked out SK Gaming